Hi everyone, welcome back to Untitled Tarot. My name's Karina, if you didn't know. Welcome or welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a little pick a card reading for what feelings you need to be feeling right now. We're going to dive into what your body is trying to tell you right now, what you can do to feel those feelings, and how to move forward with those feelings, because feelings come up every day, and a lot of the time we are so busy we just don't notice them, including myself. So I thought it'd be a fun way to kind of see what your body's trying to teach you and tell you, and be like, hey, listen to me, pay attention to me. So let's dive in and see what the cards say. So I'm going to show a close-up of the cards, and from now on you will just be getting a lovely view of my hands. All right, here we are. And so I just wanted to set a disclaimer that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest, because it's going to be more than one person watching these videos. So just keep that in mind, as well as you do have free will to do whatever you please. So with that being said, we're going to start with group 1, group 2, 3, and 4. Feel free to pause if you need more time. And timestamps are going to be listed down below, so you can fast forward to your pile group. Okay, pile or group 1, if you chose this crystal, this is your reading. We're going to put the oracle cards to the side for a second, and we're just going to see what comes out in tarot for what your body's trying to tell you. Group 1. What is their body trying to tell them? Group 1. All right. So I feel like you're definitely having problems balancing practicality and kind of imagination. I feel like you're really having trouble finding that balance of feet on the ground but head in the clouds. Like you feel like you want to make practical plans, but you also want to go after something big. So you're trying to find that balance of all your emotions and how you're feeling and stuff like that. And your body is like kind of telling you to like ease up on the pressure of trying to like have it all together versus just following your passion. There's a lot of like, you feel like you need to have everything perfect and in line and just, in line and perfect and imagined how you would be. And it's almost like you need to go within. Your body's trying to tell you like, dude, just chill, basically, and stop and relax and go within and look for your answers within, and try to like listen to your intuition and find that balance. It's feeling very unevenly balanced. Yeah, we got the High Priestess and the Mother of Wands. So yeah, definitely going within and kind of finding more of that nurturing side of yourself, that side that wants to find the balance and find the sweetness in the chaos almost. There definitely feels like there's just a lot of stuff happening in your life, and you feel like just out of control. But then there's also like really sweet things going on, and it's like you need to nurture both of those sides without expecting them to be perfect and like exactly how you want them to be. And yeah, with the Two of Vessels here, finding that balance, finding that equal give and take, finding that what's really going to make you happy and balanced and fulfilled and stuff like that, instead of just feel like your head and your heart are competing a lot in this, and it's tripping you up and you're getting confused, and it's almost like you know what you need to do, and you know you need to go within and find your answers within, because you know exactly what you need to do, but you're getting stuck in what is right and what people say instead of listening to what you want. Let's see what else we got. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yeah. And trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So very much so, especially with the High Priestess here, just kind of listening to yourself and stop seeking outside answers, if you will, because they're kind of just confusing you and steering you wrong, and you know exactly what you need to do and be and all this. You feel like you just need to like listen to yourself. And we have nature and spirituality. So yeah, connecting with nature, connecting with spirituality, taking time to be there for you and to be easy and to be loving and to be kind and just let it all happen. Don't take the pressure off. I feel like there's so much pressure on you to get it right and to get it perfect. Just go with the flow. And some self-care advice, we have make a vision board. So yeah, if you haven't made one this year, I'd say update it and make a new one of what you really want to be creating in your life and manifesting and all that good stuff. Yeah, this is going to be a short reading. I hope this guys gave you some information. Please give the video a like. It helps the channel grow and all that good stuff. Till next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, group 2, if you chose this crystal, clear quartz, this is your reading for what your body and your feelings are trying to tell you. But we are going to put the oracle aside for now and go into tarot. So what, group 2, what are your feelings trying to communicate with you? Okay. All right. So 10 of Swords and 2 of Cups. I feel like you need to stop betraying. Betraying what's good. I feel like you are setting up these expectations of people and yourself that are kind of impossible. And I feel like you're not really acknowledging the good in people that you have in your life. You're kind of expecting the worst constantly. You're worried that it's all going to end flipped upside down and just be horrible and leave exposed just in the middle of nowhere naked. Where like you have these beautiful things happening, but you're kind of on the brink of destroying some beautiful things because you are so afraid. We have the Sage of Wands, the King of Wands. So yeah, invoking that strength inside yourself and having that faith and trust again, that you know yourself, you know what you need, you know how people are, like you see the good in people, and you kind of have that that faith again, that you can open yourself up to people because you're smart and you know what to do. It's almost like just finding that that complete fulfillment and trust. It's really all about just opening your heart and let go of that fear. Yeah, let go of that fear that you have to have things in perfect alignment and they have to be in the perfect timing with the perfect person and like all these other things. I feel like no one's perfect, including yourself. And I feel like you need to release this fear and this expectation and all this fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in energy of love. Let's see what the other one. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So there is confirmation about the fear for sure. And to have that gratitude, to be thankful for what you do have. Acknowledge, this is exactly 10 of Swords, fear, 2 of Cups, gratitude, like in a nutshell. I don't know how much more blatantly flat out that can get, but basically, yeah, letting go of that fear and acknowledging what you do have. We have forgiveness and creativity. So yeah, I think embodying that, like that passionate side of yourself and opening yourself up again to all aspects of what could come, because you never know. You never know who could come into your life. And if you just cut them off before they even get a chance, what's the point? And then we have forgiveness. So forgiving yourself as well, as much as forgiving others, and not bringing that into this new world that you're creating for yourself. Because with the Sun card here, it's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful life that you have if you are willing to accept it and let it come in and not be so afraid of the what ifs and when and who and how and all that. Like, I think just going with the flow, knowing that you are strong inside. All right, and this is a short reading, so we're going to do some self-care advice. Create art. Awesome. So again, with that creativity, with the King of Wands here, really embody that creative side of yourself and express yourself as well. Maybe you just need to release some of this pent-up fear into art. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It can just be like whatever. But yeah, that's all I have for you, Group 2. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a like and a subscribe if you liked it. It really helps grow the channel. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye! Okay, Group 3, if you chose this crystal, this is your reading for what your feelings are trying to say to you. We're going to put the Oracle cards aside for now, and we're going to get into some tarot and see what pops up. So what are your feelings trying to tell you? Group 3. What are your feelings trying to tell you? Group 3. Group 3. I just feel tired while I'm shuffling this. Just, I don't know, maybe you need to take a nap. I feel really like spaced out while doing this group. So maybe that's what you need. Group 3. Let's see, these cards are very shy. Group 3. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just feel tired. I feel like, because the cards don't want to come out too, it's like they're tired too. So, I don't know, I'm not even going to bother shuffling. I'm not going to do tarot, because I feel like I kind of already know the message. It's just, you're feeling really tired and overworked and just exhausted, and like you need a rest. Let's see what these say. We have courage. I find inner strength to face fear with confidence. In doubt, I release the need to know all the answers. And then we have self-love. We have pride. I'll read that right side up. And then we also have sweet treat. So, I don't know why no cards wanted to come out, so we're just going to go with this. So I definitely feel that you could just be low, your blood sugar just could be low, you know? Maybe you just need to really boost your eating as well. I feel like your eating maybe is just a little erratic, a little crazy. And just taking that time for yourself. I think you really need to find that time to connect with yourself. I feel like you've been doing a lot of things for other people. Let's see if the cards want to work now. You've been doing a lot of stuff for other people. You've been doing a lot of stuff for other people. My gosh. Yeah, and you haven't really been putting yourself first. You've kind of been like, you know, doing everything for everyone else and like not taking time to take care of yourself. And you feel like it's selfish, and you feel like it's not what you're here for. You feel like it'll get in the way or something like that. But it's like, you just feel like you're not allowed to take time for yourself. And so you are now like burnt out to a crisp, feeling naked and exposed. Oh my goodness. You're just feeling really exposed because you have nothing to back you up, because you haven't been taking care of yourself. You've been taking care of others. You've been so overwhelmed with like work and to-do lists and stuff like this. So this is all just saying you really need to take some time for yourself on like ideally a weekly basis or daily basis, you know? I feel like you really need to invest in that that self-care. And self-care is not just about eating well and like taking care of your skin. It's also like sitting in your feelings and acknowledging like, wow, I am overworked and I feel like I'm taking on way too many responsibilities and I'm not saying no. And ooh, I should cover up her boobies. And really you're just feeling like you have to take care of everyone. And maybe you are that kind of figure. You take care of everyone and everything. And you don't really know how to set time aside for yourself. Oh, there we go. Crystals on her boobies. But yeah, I think you just need to set some time aside for yourself. Cover yourself in crystals and take time, take walks and stuff like that. That's what I'm seeing you kind of need, is that gentleness for yourself, because you give it to others. But yeah, that's all I have for you, group 3. Hope this resonated. It was a little tricky to get anything going. The cards were very shy, as you could see. So yeah, take a nice long rest, do some nice stuff for yourself, and give the video a like if you liked it, and comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. It helps the channel grow. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye! All right, group 4, if you chose this little crystal, this is your reading for what your body and your feelings are kind of trying to tell you. And we are going to start with tarot. So we'll see, group 4, what are your feelings and body trying to tell you? Okay. All right, I feel like if you're not going, you feel like you're not doing anything. Like you feel like you always have to be on the move, always doing something, always juggling like all these things and taking care of everything and like having things in order and having all the answers. And like maybe you resonated with group 3, because this is kind of a similar but different message. But I feel like you were just drained, doing a lot of things really fast. I feel like you're really taking on too much at times. You really want to make people happy, and you really want to do things for people and take care of people, and that's great, but you're not taking care of yourself at first. I definitely see that you need to get out in the sunshine. Maybe you live in a winter climate like myself. Trying to get some vitamin D, I think, is going to be really helpful, but like I feel like overall you're just taking too much on, and you're not saying no when you actually don't want to do something. And with the 3 of Cups here, I feel like you need to be like, yeah, celebrating like all the hard work that you're doing and putting in, and like, yeah, you're like changing and leveling up and like going through all these things and making big decisions, and like you're not taking time to like reward yourself. You're definitely like just jumping in and be like, okay, what's next? So stop and acknowledge like the little things in life and being grateful for what you do have and your friends and your family and your house and food and whatnot. But I feel like, yeah, you're overwhelmed with all the changes that are taking foot, and that's understandable, but it's telling you to like really take that time to like acknowledge the hard work that you've been through and celebrate your successes and your victories and your hardships and all that, and taking time to rest and like let your soul rejuvenate almost. All right, we have Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. All right, we got 3 for you. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Yes. So especially with this rising card here, there's definitely like, there's been a lot of changes recently, and maybe it has been changes with yourself, maybe it's been people that you've lost, and I do apologize. That's never easy. Or losing an animal, you know, is also equally like hard. But, you know, just taking that time to celebrate the good times, to acknowledge when things were good and happy, because they are still happy and good. And I think it's so easy for you to flip this, you know? I think it's really just acknowledging everything that's been happening and celebrating it instead of being sad. Yeah, surrender. We have a lot of red and orange here, so maybe your base, your root chakra is not feeling good. And happy ending. That's lovely. So yeah, I definitely see with the Three of Cups, like, there's some good times ahead, and the sun is here to illuminate everything in the best possible light. And it's almost like you're coming to the end of this cycle of all this stuff not working, because I feel like it's been really frustrating and unfulfilling, and I feel like you're finally getting to the other side of it. Yeah, and some self-care. We have rest. So yeah, taking that time to rest and recuperate and rejuvenate and be able to move on stronger and healthier and better. And maybe even just taking naps, including like a 5, 10 minute, 15-minute nap into your day. You know, like we do as children and old people. Like maybe it'll help you kind of just process all these feelings easier. But yeah, that's all I have for you, Group 4. If you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It helps grow the channel and more people get to see this free content. And that's all I have for you. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye!